from India, from a city on the extreme west coast of my country that right now is almost in the top 3 with increased COVID patients in the country. I'm here presenting a portion of my ongoing research in the larger discourse of democratization of design through case studies of design in the real world and design when everybody designs, to quote Papanik and Mazzini. I call my paper New Worlds with Some Tinkering. I will show you through this conversation that alternative worlds of being, making, and possessing exist and have existed. The pluriverse already exists. Design for the pluriverse is a reality. And if we as designers seek and learn and adapt. As a design teacher, I'm especially placing great importance on hands-on because I teach the craft of weaving. Till before the pandemic, I didn't imagine design could be taught online. Literature, maybe. History, of course. However, this pandemic has opened all of us to the possibilities of many ways of existing in the same context. Right now, this pandemic has connected us remotely across the globe. This remote pivot is a coping, is a make-do, is a future. It is the creation of another world, a virtual connected world. This connected world has afforded as many of us an opportunity of being here. When something is a make-do, it is at the same time a breakthrough, potential in future. In the span from India to New Orleans, there are many words, and it is a matter of curiosity to know how many of these we really know and ignore. So what do I mean when I use many words? Though I borrow from Escobar's term, I'm aware he draws on the term to look at indigenous cultures and native tribes living in harmony and interacting within themselves and their environments as other ways of existing. One of the imageries of this diverse world, to me, is repair. In this world of constant upgrade and discarding, as soon as we can, we have the latest. And this has become the new norm. In the global city, a world of innumerable choices exists. A new is cheaper, couch buying and paying, and delivery and option. However, for a large part of my country, and maybe much of the Indian subcontinent and Africa, reuse is the only form of possessing a gadget, an accessory, a home appliance, or even a car. I'm talking of specific worlds created out of scarcity, worlds that are coping mechanisms to overcome difficulties. Not all geographies are equal, neither are economies nor societies, and it is in these differences that one finds new potentialities. This is a journey into one such world located in India. I'm going to talk of a specific coping mechanism, repair, that has allowed poorer nations and the poorer in all nations to possess, to cope, to do, and to live their aspirations. Repair is a way of life in scarcity. My research is based on fieldwork and reuse, through case studies of a street tailor, a mobile repair shop, and a cobbler in the city of Ahmedabad in India. What is interesting is their use of found selected metalwork, the aesthetical decisions that they make. Here are images of two of my most extensively interviewed participants. Suresh, a street tailor who specializes in repair of clothing, be it to loosening a blouse, to tightening a zip, to a worn-out shirt collar or trouser that needs length change. At times, he gets to make instead of mend. But these are rare occasions. He is the specialist of repair. Ashok is a cobbler who sits outside a busy commercial junction, with office employees and shop visitors often stopping by him to just get their shoes shine. He comes early morning, but a chunk of his business comes from repair. A sole that is worn out, a slipper that is tearing, a buckle that is coming off. Mostly, he doesn't have an exact matching color. However, it is in this that one notices the dexterity in his choice of material and the skill with which he makes the pair seem one, matching the left foot to the right, no matter what the repair. Now, while repair may stem out of scarcity, it has positives in this value system of repair in action response that I believe we designers and design could learn much from. These are a world of not discarding. This could be a world of customization or a world of adapting, of second lives, of longevity, an attitude of eternity and not temporality. Design and repurposing, an important aspect. Design and repurposing are an important aspect of keeping continuity, longevity, a second life of things. In my country, that which was a sari at the end of life metamorphosized to become a quilt, to become a bag, to become a wife. All along, it aged with wear and tear, disintegrates, fades, and transforms every time into something new. And if we were to just look around, we have examples of repair, to create something new and valuable, be it the Japanese concept of wabi-sabi, the restart project, or even a fair fall. The values in repair may derive from frugality and appropriateness, an important value in good design, and leads to imaging a new potential and openness of value we seek so dearly in open design. I make this case for repairer as a designer, an acceptance of a study, street-based vendor community of repairers as designers in their own right, creators who add to the sustainability paradigm of design and the value of things, not just because a multitude of new potentialities repair allows a material object to have, but because repair as a way of life allows an alternative to how we have been designing. It could allow creation of more inclusive formats of designing, especially for and in context, located and culturally relevant acts and spaces of making. Why is it important to talk about repair as an alternative worldview? In a time when we are championing open design and open source, yet things have been becoming more proprietary, when design, be it of objects or systems or softwares, are being created with the notion of planned obsolescence, shorter fashion cycles, newer technology, faster updates. This is one world of many worlds and many locales that offers design new ways of designing. And when something is a make-do, a stopgap, a fix-it, it is at the same time a doorway to potential new futures. Thank you.